news just coming in of the BJP holding a protest against the lumpy skin disease in the state of Rajasthan. Rajasthan being the worst affected. If Harsha, you can get us details of these visuals that we have on our screens right now. These are live visuals of the police there. BJP holding a protest against the lumpy skin disease in Jaipur. These are live visuals. Harsha, what details do you have for us?
So, changing tracks now from Ashok Gehlot to Lumpy, yes. The thing is that, Lumpy is the disease that has affected Rajasthan the most. And we do know that the maximum number of cattle deaths have happened here. In fact, over 11 lakh cattle are affected and about 57,000 plus cattle have died due to this disease. In Rajasthan, Rajasthan also has among the highest cattle population in the country. Worst affected. Now there is no vaccine for Lumpy. There's only the goat pox vaccine which works. Actually is considered quite effective. But actually a vaccine for Lumpy is still to find its way on the ground. Now the BJP had, since the start of this assembly session, decided beforehand that this is one issue that they're definitely going to take up with the government. So yesterday we had an MLA walking in with a cow, trying to get into the assembly. Of course, he was stopped at these very gates behind me, and now some distance away at the BJP office, that protest where the BJP people have, of course, clashed with police who have prevented them from coming to the assembly.
Well, Harsha, there has been no disruption as far as milk supply is concerned, but the milk collection is down by 15 to 18%, especially in the state of Rajasthan, particularly in Jaipur.
Yes, we had reported that. So the milk cooperatives are saying that otherwise they would be getting about 14 to 18 lakh litres, and at this time they would have taken it up to that. But given the fact that this disease is spreading fast, the milk collection has gone down. And remember, for a state like Rajasthan, this really is a people's issue, because people are affected. Farmers don't just depend on agriculture, they also do animal husbandry. It's going to hit the economic backbone of the state, and this is a very real issue for the people. Hence the BJP protest every day since yesterday, since the Vidhan Sabha session started, is on Lumpy in Rajasthan.
Right, and since the milk is the primary source of income as far as the state is concerned for farmers, but we are seeing, like you did mention, there are no vaccines, and that is because the goat pox vaccine, which has been effective, is no longer available in the country at the moment. Live visuals coming from Jaipur, where the BJP is holding a protest against lumpy skin disease, which has impacted 13 states, including Rajasthan, which is the worst affected. These are visuals from Jaipur, and there you can see immense police presence at that protest in Jaipur, where the BJP is protesting. Like Harsha was pointing out, the lumpy skin disease taking its toll on the cattle population in several states. The milk collection in Jaipur, the worst affected state, that's Rajasthan, has been badly hit, resulting in the rise of prices of many things. Of course, we have Harsha back with us. Harsha, this BJP protest which is taking place, which part of Jaipur is this? And we see this huge police presence trying to prevent and trying to break up this protest from taking place.
Well, like we were saying, the goat pox vaccine is available, but there is no vaccination against lumpy, and that's still being developed. It's not hit the market yet. And also, one reason experts are saying that there's a widespread, this disease is so widespread is because, very, very worryingly, the virus has mutated. And in fact, it's taken up pandemic proportions. The Chief Minister has written several times to the centre, twice actually, and one letter just last week to the Prime Minister directly, asking him to declare lumpy as a national calamity and a pandemic. In fact, experts here are saying that it's as bad as the spread of the COVID virus, but this time in the cattle population.
Some of the symptoms, including fever as well as sore, along with mouth ulcers that are being, observed, there's a possibility of mutation as far as this virus is concerned.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
There's a possibility of mutation of this virus that's in this virus, and many labs are now doing a research whether this virus can mutate.
Well, in fact, the virus has mutated. I think that's what experts are saying, that the reason why it is suddenly so widespread and has spread so fast just in a couple of months, I would say, is there are two reasons for that. One, that the virus has mutated. That's what experts are saying. Secondly, you know, the rainfall, the widespread monsoon it's a vector-borne disease, and so the spread of mosquitoes, flies just post the monsoon is also one reason why this lumpy virus is spreading. Also, having said that, like you pointed out, it's very, very painful. It leads to boils, ulcers, which then become open gaping wounds, and you have to isolate the animal from other animals because it can spread from one animal to the other. The other problem is also the disposal of carcasses. Now, we did do a story, a ground report, where actually these animals, dead animals, should be buried, but many of them are just being flung out in the open and left. The bodies are just being left there, which is further leading to the spread of this disease.
Protesting in Jaipur over lumpy skin disease that's killed over 50,000 cattle in Rajasthan. Thank you so much, Harsha, for joining us. We will keep coming back to you for more on that. Those are live visuals on your screen. We're slipping to a very short break. Lots more on the other side.